Hi, it's Friday, obviously. I'm been a little busy. Why did I do that? I just threw the socks in the. Oh boy. We're going to have a dirty pair of socks in the clean. Because I'm going to. Because that's the dirty socks hamper next to the socks box. I don't know why we have a socks box. I think it was because Aaron kept wanting to have a socks box, so we wound up having a socks box. Whatever. Anyways, there's a pair of. No. That's a dirty sock, though. Anyways, not why I'm talking. I'm just talking because I needed to get recording. So yeah. Again, if you have not seen all over Facebook, and apparently some of the social justice warriors on Tumblr have even picked up on it and whatnot, then yeah, you really need to get up and at 'em and figure out what's going on in the world if you don't know about that shooting yet. If you're watching this video and finding out about it for the first time, what are you doing with your life? Anyways, oh no. I was sick, so I washed my comforter. And my comforter got wrapped up in itself in the washer. So I'm like shake it out a little bit so that I can get it effectively in the dryer so that it bleh. Because the bedding in it is loose. Anyways, sorry. So, from what I've seen, now this is a general thing. This is kind of sparked off because of the shooting, and they're doing it right. The media is doing it right. However, there are other things that I've seen that are not being done right. But that's just the media, I guess, and I'm just probably going to get the comments. "Bleh." However, since it happened in my state, and I know people that went to school there previously, or or live down in that area because it's not that far away from here. It's only 180 miles. It's not some place that I personally really know people that currently attend, because that's effectively a 3-hour drive. So it's not a commute, so none of my friends currently go there. Anyways, as we're doing, I don't even know the guy's name, which is good. We don't need to know his name. We should dismiss him. That's what needs to happen. We need to dismiss this guy. Do not show his face. Do not show his name. If you know his face, that's cool. If you know his name, guess what? That's nice. Can't really stop you from putting it in the comments, but this is what we should do. We should. And to be fair, I don't. There's the 30-year-old army vet that jumped on the guy, and I see him flying around my my Facebook page, and his name and that stuff. That's great. That's cool. But our media is currently doing it right. So far, I've seen like 3 change.org emails come in my way to get Facebook to block out names and stuff like that, and I'm going, okay, that's nice. And this is a nice segue because I saw some of the LGBT athletes, or if they're not athletes, they were, anyways, part of the community. They are promoting that petition. It's fine. Get the petition going. I read the petition. I was in the car. I couldn't necessarily sign it. Change.org doesn't have a really good mobile site. I literally just got home for the first time in 6 hours. So that's that. But it segues into it because I read this morning from SF Gate, are LGBT athletes going back in the closet? And I'm like, no. Maybe some of them are, but and then I was like, maybe before I make an ass of myself, I should read the article. So I read the article, and basically, I don't know where the shift came in the media, at least in the LGBT media. I know there are some of the LGBT sites that like to feed off of controversy, drama, and kind of makes things up. But there are others that I'd noticed that weren't making things up, that are now, they're not really making things up, but they're like goading. They're, in a way, they're trolling. They're bringing up things that really don't matter. And they're just like, well, yeah, well, what do you think of this? Well, what do you think of this? Well, that just really sucks, but what do you think of this? And they're trying to get you to talk more. And I know they're rationalizing it as, well, if we can start a conversation about this. Like, no, you're not. You're trying to drive support so you can get money. And this thing is a cash cow for you. And it's not the shooting. We're talking about other things. Like, are they going back in the closet? Michael Sam Square still is, guess what, a cash cow. Because he's well known, and anything that gets brought up about him, whether or not his skill level sucks, or he's going crazy, or he broke up with his boyfriend, or he's not playing on the Alouettes anymore, regardless, anything, it's a cash cow. It still brings in, the internet bucks. Through ad revenue and clickbait and all that jazz. Hell, his picture can do it too. And I read something on Outsports that says, oh, the LGBT athletes are, blah, 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 they're plagued with knee injuries. And, Connor has his ACL torn. Well, I'm like, you know what? I don't really give a shit about Connor right now. I literally tried to reach out to that boy for, let's see, before my story, I read his in February. And then mine happened shortly thereafter, and then the summit happened in June, and then about mid last month, I pretty much, once I realized that I was being removed from following him on Twitter, I'm like, I'm done. And I posted a thing to Facebook that said, I'm tired, I'm not really tired, but it's really getting old that I'm making an ass of myself on a semi-weekly basis. I said bi-daily, but it's about twice a week. Whether or not I send, hey, I'm kind of struggling mentally, dealing with things right now, letter to someone, and they haven't responded back in a month. I've sent messages out to other people, and I have gotten no email response back. It took a couple people, it took them 2 months to get back to an email that involved one question, one sentence. And they're like, well, I really don't know what to tell you. And I'm just like, God damn it. And so I do feel a little bit on the outside of the LGBT athlete community. I don't think like they do. I don't act like they do. And I came into the sport completely different than they did. So, I'm also not in the big four. Okay, I am in a big four. Technically, football is one of the big four. It's football, baseball, basketball, and hockey. But what they're talking about is the NFL, the NBA, the MLB, and the NHL. That's what they're talking about. And that's what the article was, are they going back in the closet? It's like, stop thinking that you have to be at the absolute tippy top level in order to fucking matter. But, and I was telling someone who's kind of in my position, they're like, well, yeah, I'm definitely out of college and I'm doing athlete stuff. And, it's just like, when I was at the summit, and I brought this up before, there was a lot of social cliques, and it just went on and on, and I still notice it. I like and I comment and I try to engage some of these stories, happy, or hey, I have a different side of this, or even if it's just normal, they're freaking social postings. I try to respond. I do respond. I don't try to respond. I actually do respond. Guess what? Twitter, maybe I get a favorite. Guess what? I don't actually even really get a response. Sometimes I'm blocked. Some people, not going to name names, some people from the summit have flat out blocked me on Twitter. I haven't really checked on Facebook, but nobody seems to really get back to me unless it's something. I mean, one person's gotten back to me at the stuff that I've said. One person. And it was clarifying something that I misread rather than taking my idea or than talking about my idea. It was clarifying that I misunderstood something. And I just... It's more or less that I have that problem constantly, that I'm consistently just taking... Nobody's taking me seriously. And that's getting old. And it's like the same, like I said, that goes with the LGBT community. I'm not in college. I don't play valid sports, valid level of sports. I don't, you know, I haven't been a long-time athlete. I don't know the rigors of coming out young. Yes, I do, but I'm sorry, this happened back prior to September 11th. You know, you're not having, and it's just like, I don't share their stories. I'm not young. I'm not ambitious. No, I am ambitious. They don't think I'm ambitious because they're being, in a weird way, ageist, but they don't think so. Oh, age doesn't matter. Then why are you not listening to what I say? Oh, it's because, and they momentarily come up with other reasons, but it's because you're older. You don't know what you're talking about. You don't know the struggles us young people are going through. And I don't know. But I'm getting myself worked up, and I need to eat. I'm kind of hangry right now, and I figured that would be great to just do that. I'm hangry, and I need to get this off my chest. But yeah, so I post things on Facebook, and I know sometimes it gets a little bit ranty, but whatever. I will check you guys over the weekend. Got a decent football weekend happening. Photo shoot happening this weekend, yada yada. I don't know. I'm still kind of emotional from the shooting. Not that it really affected me, but it's just like, you know, almost anxiety. I want to, if I listen to it too much on the news, I just want to like start crying. I can't figure out why. But I need to eat. I'll check you guys this weekend. Bye.